Good morning, everybody. I'm back. Can you hear me knocking on the window? Good morning. Mopar or no car? Mach1, welcome to the morning. Battery, what's up? Back to a party. Yeah, we're back in headquarters. Hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to the blog. Exactly. So I'm gonna redo the video. I'm gonna play the video that we did last night, so in this video I got a little triggered, and I also kind of fucked up when I said all the cocksuckers that live in Ohio. That wasn't what I meant. I wasn't calling everybody that lives in Ohio a cocksucker, and after going back and listening to it, that's what I said. So I apologize to anyone that may have taken a little offense to that, because I really didn't mean. I meant to say you cocksucker, but I fucked up, and I apologize, guys. It was a fuck up on my part. So Evan said all that. Look at this, we got 8 people in here. Yeah, right? No shit, dude. I'm gonna have the whole fucking state of Ohio fucking burning my house down. Today I'm flying solo. Back, folks. You are hanging out with the mach0 boys, and we are happy to have you back. Guys, if you're new to the channel, come on, hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to leave a like and a comment. Absolutely love all the wonderful comments that we get. All right, Dad. It's been a while since we put a video out.
Barry hasn't put one out.
Well,
stupid ones.
Hey, Barry, real quick. Title.
Not boast, but
drones. UFOs.
There's the setup you wish you had, bud.
The kittens.
P5 with the new fucking MetaQuest system.
January to February. Please subscribe.
That's a little out of your price league.
All right, let's get into it.
Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning. Hey, there's
Nicholas. Money bag.
Yeah, you need to get.
That's all my shit. That's not mine. That fucking virtual reality, guys, is nuts.
I don't understand why you don't even all free for use.
Yeah.
You don't make money on it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back.
You don't have no. You fucking got no.
I fucked this up.
mach0 show.
I'm gonna do it from Barry's perspective. I didn't want to do it from mine. I'm sorry about that. $41 views 21 hours ago. Barry, you're not doing good.
A new year means new adventures. Ready for anything in a Ford SUV. Excitement awaits with big savings on a new Ford Explorer, Escape, or Bronco Sport.
All right, guys. Hey, son. Come on in. Very soon.
Grab your cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave these kids down here. Oh, look at Swope. What's up, Swope?
I got it, son.
Oh, it's like 9 degrees out here. Oh, in Ohio, it's pretty cold. Stop. I hear you. So we're gonna show you what we go through in the morning.
Show you what we go through.
These kittens. And they're cold. How many of them out here right now? Stop. Oh, baby.
What's up, baby?
The key here is clean water and good food. That's the key.
That's the key.
This water is frozen. That one broke loose. That one didn't.
Barry got run over by a reindeer.
Clean enough. You're a Raccoon baby. I haven't caught a raccoon.
Got your boy Wilson
Got all the
back.
babies that one.
R&D, good morning.
There's the forest dog. Now he just got put out, so for you animal accusers accusing us being abusers, man, that animal's been in the house all night. He just now got put out.
Oh,
You know, you gotta let them out so they can do their business and whatnot, you know. And that one over there too he just got put. He slept in my room all night, and that one there slept with me. And the other two, they just got put out. There's 4 of them out there. So we just wanted to come on here and show you what kind of weather conditions and kind of stuff we deal with in Ohio here. You know, usually somewhere right around January, the wheel falls off and you get this, you know. And we usually deal with this pretty much from January to March, I think it is, something like that. Yeah, April is usually supposed to be April. Yeah, what's up, baby? What's up? Yeah, It's kind of somber. It's really usually quiet. He wants some food, so. Okay, Ron's coming out right now. Here is some cat food. He's going to be bringing you some dog food. But this is what you deal with when you live in Ohio. And we had something strange happen 2 days ago. It was 2 nights ago. It was a big flashing light. And it was in this area right here where I'm going, where I point the camera at. And I think what I was looking at was a drone, because I've been out looking for any kind of traction.
my dog's hiding in the other room. He can't stand.
Man, tracking. You know, a tractor. Okay, that's enough. What? Huh? Yeah, you want to get back inside where it's warm at, don't you? Yeah, well, you got to come out here for a little while. You'll come back in. You know you will. Dad, bring him back in. I get there's a bummer, Okay. But so I tried to track this, whatever it was out here with a big flashing light, and there's no track. So I've decided I figured out it was it had to be a drone. You know, for the drone pilots out there, let me tell you, if you fly low, you come around here, you may get a Louisville slugger right in your freaking lens. Wow. I ain't gonna put up with it. That's for sure. You come around here and be with your little drone and flying around here, we're not gonna show you any love. I think that was a drone, you know? I think it was a drone, son.
For sure.
It had to be, because there's no tracks. I had something out here 2 nights ago in the dark, and
Translating.
it
The
was
dog is
11.
going,
Now
he's
I know
trying to
it's
touch
here.
my
Well,
asshole.
I knew anything was going on was these dogs out here letting me know.
Pervert.
That one specifically, he let me know something was going down out here, so I came out.
See, you just lied right there.
I saw
The beginning of the video,
right over here in this area.
he was talking about how he keeps the dogs around the house and blah, blah, blah. Now the dogs were outside, and that's how he was alerted to this drone. And again, we got to remember who we're dealing with. This is Barry Beamer. You know Jim Beam? Well, add the ER, and that's him. Beamer and Son Garage. You don't think for a minute he wouldn't have grabbed his fucking camera? I mean, look at all the other stupid videos he's made at night. He's a lying fuck. That's clickbait. Drones, UFOs.
And time I got dressed and got outside, it was gone. So, but yeah, let me tell you something, you drone pilots, you guys are messing up a lot of people. And they're eventually going to come up with some
Look
kind
at
of
this fucking mutt walking around.
Life risk that you guys are putting people at risk. Airplanes.
That's
and,
boy. Well. I wonder what Shaquille O'Neal would think of
Good morning. Congratulations. You won the
Barry's fucking comments about ringworm.
I'm sorry I left my life as a hitman behind me.
Man, people on the ground, you're going to put people at risk. You know, I don't want to get hit in the head by a drone. So, you know, you come over here and you fly low to the ground. You make me the Louisville Slugger. All right, guys, that's it. So, it's enough of your drone.
Look at Stick Pussy. Hold on. You gotta hold on. Look, he can't even walk.
Going on for years.
Fucking
There's a guy
retard.
up in town that claimed he saw UFOs, and I believe what he saw was the drones, and I saw them too. And so, it's something that's been going on for years.
Yeah, they gotta
it needs to stop. So, you know, the FAA and people in charge of air traffic control, they need to get a handle and do something with it. And stop this, you know, stop these people flying around, you know. It's an invasion of privacy.
Drive the drone right into his fucking
this
head.
property there's no trespassing, you know. You're not allowed to be on here.
Oh, I'd drive
unless
him
you got
nuts.
permission from the owner, that's me. And if you come on the property, you know, I will have you arrested.
Yeah.
And probably other things might happen to you.
Other
You might
things?
get bit. Yeah, you might have a couple extra holes you didn't come with
Yeah.
when you came here. So I'm not going to put up with it. And
Barry,
you know, they say, oh, you
again,
can't shoot one. Well,
I'm sure.
that's it.
I'm sure if someone wants to come in there, they're gonna poke more holes than you expected. But that's just my opinion.
That's what you want, you know. Louisville Slugger will take care of that. There's something way up in the tree over there. Yeah, it's a nest of something. Wow. Big nest up there, whatever that is. If it's birds or buzzard or whatever. Big nest up there. So that's it, guys. We just want to come on and show you, you know, what we're up against here. You know, when we come out to
Exactly.
you know, try to feed some of the cats, and
Tweaking.
you know, the animals are going to get fed now, and then they'll come back in and warm back up. That's it. We'll see you next year in Sun Garage.
Okay.
Hope you enjoyed it.
All right, Barry. You got your 1 minute of fucking. You got your 1 minute, bro. I got a cool shirt that says, "Don't bro me if you don't know me." All right. Now, I know it's repetitive, guys, but whatever. We're going to start hitting on Rich. Oh, Richie boy. This was a good one.
Stuff.
I love looking at his fat, ugly face.
Okay, well, I do have to say something about this guy. I did see something in Poor Man's Speed Shop.
Poor man.
I saw him at, like, I guess it was some kind of car show or fair or something. I guess Jack and Austin were there. And I seen some old guy sitting there screaming, calling somebody MFer and all this crap, scaring the crap out of kids. And somebody trying to get the old person to stop trying to cause a fight or something. If that's Barry, I really don't want nothing to do with that. And I seen something about, well, I mean, everybody was calling me a racist because I let a word slip. This guy goes into details about things that really are totally racist. I mean, I wouldn't even say that. He was saying something about ringworm and not taking a bath and smelling, and oh my God. I mean, you want to talk about detail as far as being a racist. That just didn't sound right. There's just some things you don't do, and you know, getting a little steep.
You know, that's a game I've never played. Red Dead Redemption 2. I heard it's wicked
At
though.
an adult, not a child, and letting a word slip because they do something in traffic that's not the best thing for them. But you see it all the time. There's no excuse for the word, but you know what I mean. Anywho, the other thing is,
Bruce, you want to see this VR headset? It's fucking incredible, guys. I don't know if anybody's had a chance to check one of these headsets out, but it is absolutely bonkers. I mean, I can't even explain it. There's one thing, it's a demo of being on a roller coaster. And I'll tell you right now, I had to take it off my face because I was getting sick. Like, it's incredible. And I mean,
the fighting thing.
Should be for
Yeah, I don't condone that. I wouldn't sit there and try and pick a fight at a car show or what the hell they call it, those places where you get parts for cars. I forget what the hell they call them.
iRacing, yeah.
And I don't condone going after kids of the age of 18. If you're 60, I think there's something wrong with you if you have to go that young.
I don't know with you with the one eye. I don't know how that. I mean, I don't know if that would give you a headache or what, but I mean, it's just fucking mind blowing. I was playing a fishing game last night. I mean, just nuts.
I mean,
totally gonna fry these fucking kids' brains.
I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't go there. That's not my thing. I got better things to do in my life. Plus the fact that, you know, what are you gonna do with them? You know, really, you're not on the same wavelength. You don't listen to the same music. You don't like the same food.
9
you
people,
don't have
smash
anything in
that
common.
like button. Come on.
So I don't get that. That don't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
And then
exactly. He says that he made a bunch. Maybe we'll look for those videos. Ones where he was saying that it was AI and.
Let's see. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I don't want shout outs from these people. You want to shout out somebody else. I don't want to be affiliated with you with that kind of a mess. If that's the way you got to act in public and that's the way you talk and that's how racist you are, then, you know, no. I'm not dealing with that.
What's in the kitty? So what? We were negative 750 yesterday. I gotta get some scallops. You know, I gotta get some gas for the generator. You know, Leon needs something. What is up, Jinx Clover? Good morning. So let's say about maybe 120. If we can get 120 today in the kitty, I think it'll be all right. I think I can have my scallops.
Event. On top of everything else, house has not been foreclosed on me. This was the game room, stocked full of games and everything it was. It's all emptied out now. I'm still here.
0 last. Top dead center.
We'll be closing
the journals
very soon. Not foreclosing, closing.
Tell me this motherfucker doesn't look like John Wayne Gacy, the clown that had the 15-inch dildo that fucking murdered many, many little boys. Valve relief pistons. Oh, yeah. I mean, guys, there's 6. Listen to this. This guy's got 6 pistons in that motor that are from 1957, if you can believe it.
That's for all the idiots that don't understand. There's a difference between foreclosure and closure. My lawyer has already been given permission to talk on my behalf to the mortgage company. Stupid? So that way they get the payoff number and all that other jazz. And you can see it here too.
Come on, 10 people,
the
hit the like button.
There's nothing in the cabinets. Everything that's left out here.
11.
Oops, wrong one. Is the refrigerator, the freezer, a couple items that I got to put in storage, and my other refrigerator. A couple things got to be cleaned up on the counter. Cupboards are all empty. And that's it, folks. So I'm leaving the house the same way I came in here, with nothing in it.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be the end of that. And then we just move into the new place, and that'll be it. Pay off everybody at the closing table.
Bad tree. I'm going to have to disagree with you, but I think, yeah, more Gacy. Toys included. I watched that documentary. That cocksucker had like a 15-inch dildo that he used to jam into his victims. Rich would love that. Rich would probably fight.
Not the foreclosing table, the closing table. The real estate agent, the lawyer, the mortgage company, anybody that I actually had to pay but couldn't afford with cash comes out of the amount of money
that Dean maybe more
that I get after the mortgage company gets paid and all that other jazz. That's how it works. I will be taking my 57 with me. The trailer, however, will not be going with me. We're getting that trashed. And my daily driver will be going with me, along with my boom boxes and Hot Wheels and my video games and stuff like that. So there are some things I kept. I did get rid of a lot of VHS tapes, but I do have DVDs, so not really worried about it too much. Mm-hmm. In any event, I don't condone a 61-year-old man going out there starting a fist fight with somebody. How long have you been
wearing that shirt?
In a crowd of people, either at a flea market or a swap meet or whatever you want to call it, or a car show. And I don't condone somebody screaming and yelling at the top of their lungs.
Hey, get out of there.
Scaring the hell out of kids. That's not my thing. And I also don't condone somebody 61 going after somebody who's 18. A child's brain is not developed until they at least reach.
Look at you, Rich. You're fucking 55. Dude, you've been 55 for like 5 years. That's kind of weird. But anyways, you're 55 and your brain hasn't developed yet. And another thing, Jinx, you know what I really believe happened was they gave him a little bit of money to get the fuck out of there. That's not uncommon. They'll give them some money, to uproot and get out of there. I believe that's what happened. I could be wrong.
What is it, 25, 26, something like that.
But Rich never came on the show. He could have straightened all that out. And that invitation's gone.
It's not fully developed, okay? And even if they were, what would you have in common with somebody like that? I mean, really, it's like me and my ex-wife we were actually on 2 different plateaus too, because we were 10 years apart from one another. She used to like folk music, and I used to say folk that music. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't stand that kind of music. It's like Janis Joplin. I hate her. I don't like her voice. Her voice sounds like a Mack truck driver with 200.
So we wouldn't be able to even get along on a music level, Rich. I think Janis Joplin's the shit. She was crazy.
Cigarettes in her mouth. That's the way I feel about it. You know? I mean, that might be something for somebody else, but it's not my flavor. You know? I'm more into the 80s music.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of the newer stuff. I'm not really into all the country music. I could care less. I had so many people playing country music around me repeatedly that it made it sickening, that I wanted nothing to do with it. But I have my own flavor of music. I'll listen to a little bit of everything, you know. Some of the country I'll listen to too, but not a whole lot of it. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now, folks. I just got to clean up a couple small things, and that'll be the end of it.
I'll be living in my car.
Refrigerators and the freezer will be going with me to my new place, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get that drawing off the wall. It's a Beatles drawing. It's signed too. I don't know who did it, but the rendition was really spot on. It really looks good. So I got to do.
I'm sick of looking at his fat face in that one. Let's just keep going, because we'll find something.
Oh yeah, this year is for my.
I want to hurt. He is a Boy George fan. Oh my God.
What roadies? The 3 people that are followers of mine to no end: Austin, Jack, Brian, and Joe. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting so long for a video, but I wanted to see if you could actually do something on your own without stealing from me and posting my crap up there on your page, so you could talk smack about me.
No.
And apparently you can't. And if you can, it's very shortly lived. Well, in any event, I've been busy, so that's the reason why I wasn't here at your beck and call, you guys.
You love your little drama.
The garage sale went fine.
Yeah.
The community strike didn't work. The next day, I was recording again. So much for your strike. It didn't hold up. Let's see. And as far as the house is concerned, the yard's cleaned up. Everything's gone. The only thing that's here is the stuff that I had originally, and I'm keeping it. And I'm also keeping the 57. There's a nice little storage area for me to bring it in, along with my tools and everything else. And I'll have so much money walking out of here that I'm going to probably wind up putting another down payment on another house.
Yeah.
And on top of that, buying myself a decent camper. Probably like a 33-footer. And it won't be somebody else's headache or a piece of junk either. So, yeah, you guys keep living the life you're living, and I'll enjoy the rest of my life, because I don't even look at your pages anymore.
Bullshit.
I mean, I look at a couple of things for a couple minutes, and then if I don't see anything worthwhile looking at, I just call you a name, and I turn your page off. It's not worth it to me. You guys do the same thing to everybody you hate, Austin and Jack. You make fun of them. You call them a wife beater. You call them a predator and all this other crap. But you really haven't got a clue. You don't. And you can't sit there and name everybody the same damn thing as one another just because they may be ugly. Just because we're ugly on the outside doesn't make us ugly on the inside. Not everybody's that way.
Oh, you are.
And you to come up with a conclusion for everybody to be the same exact thing all the way down board just shows me that you got a very small intelligence standard.
What?
So, and on top of that, your intelligence shows every time you talk about somebody, because every other word is a profanity word. You don't know how to speak a full sentence without saying something decent.
Fuck
without
you.
using, MFer or
Fuck
Effer
you, you
or
fucking
predator
sackless
or,
piece of shit.
child
Pussy.
molester or whatever the heck you want to call it. And I wish that, YouTube would do something about you, but apparently they won't. Because apparently somebody in YouTube and, well, they're keeping you protected and they're allowing you to do what you're doing. And it's not right. And I'm not getting aggravated about it because I know it's not true. My followers know it's not true. Anything that you've got to say about me is actually the opposite. Unless, of course, you did start saying something positive about me, which I don't see happening anytime soon.
Not at all.
So me worrying about it and getting my blood pressure up and my heart rate up and everything else, not worth it, pal.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to roll my morning hoodie.
And your misconceptions of how people are. So you enjoy what you're doing. I hope it makes you a lot of money. And I hope people love hate because that's exactly what you're spreading. Anyway, I got better things to do with my time. I wish you did. I don't wish anything bad on anybody. But I don't wish that you would keep doing this kind of stuff. Because there's got to be something out there that's more important to you than that. Calling somebody a wife beater and a predator. I've been a bus driver for over 30 years, pal. Those thoughts don't cross my mind. And just because I don't think the same line that you do,
okay, hold on,
doesn't mean I don't hate it the same amount as you do.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to run upstairs and grab a paper. Wake and bake, absolutely. I usually have pre-rolls. I buy them by the box. And fuck, I cut this paper too short. God damn it. 1 second, folks. I'm sorry. Oh, you motherfucking cocksucker. It was the last fucking paper. Ah, Jimmy. Oh, no. Oh, no, folks. Oh, please let me have some papers here in the drawer. God damn it, come to my fucking show. Got no papers. Motherfucker, I'll have to make this work. So I want to know who Rich knows who Austin knows over at, Jeff may need 2 coffees today, LOL. Yeah, well, I usually smoke I get the one, because I get it from the dispensary, so I can get 6 1-gram pre-rolls for $20, which you can't beat. I don't know. But I ran out of pre-rolls, and I had a little bit of flour here. I'm going to make the best of this cockamamie situation. So Rich is saying that poor man speed shop Oh, it's not legal there, right? Fuck yeah, it is. There's 6. How can you beat that? 6 of them for $20. So I go in. I go there once a week and I get 4 of those. So that's 24 of them. And they're already gone.
You got to get straight. I'm not you, and you're not me. And if we were to compare ourselves,
guys, I'm going to tell you something. I really, truly believe that's what has kept my father alive. He takes no fucking. There he is, right there. He takes no kind of pain medication at all. But you know, he likes to smoke his weed. It makes him feel better. It helps him with his nauseousness. Space Candy, yep. That's the name of the pre-rolls. All right. We're burning, so we're good. Let's get back to this fat fuck.
How I think and how you think. That's what's making us different, pal. It's still disgusting. They should be castrated, and they should be put in jail for the rest of their lives for even thinking that. So there you go. That's my true thoughts behind it. There's no excuse for that stuff. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and dwell on something and keep going with it. I have other things on my plate that I have to deal with right now. And one of them is not you.
Absolutely, Bruce. Absolutely. No, it's not addictive. Not at all. They've found, listen, the pharmaceutical companies are the ones behind it not getting fucking federally passed. They don't want it to get passed because they know the properties in it. I mean, guys, it comes from the earth. My father used to say to me when I was younger, with the booze you lose, with dope there's hope. And dope and meaning weed, not, dope. All right, let's see if we can get this squealy fuck doing something else.
It's 220. Nope, it's not. It's actually Rich's garage. Anyway, when I was out here earlier, I pulled my back trying to get that idler arm down.
I had my wife on 8-pin nuts. Yep. Exactly, Bruce.
I didn't realize that it was actually, the wheel was stuck on the rim. Yeah, I'm in pretty good amount of pain right now. But
17 people, 18 people, come on, smash that like button. Give a little love.
I got both jacks.
It's hump day, it's Wednesday.
Up underneath, lifted up, both idler arm bolts are out, and put back in loosely right there. So now when my back gets better, or when I get better,
give a little love.
I'll be able to come back out here and pull the idler arm off and drop the oil pan. The oil pan is already drained of all oil. So that ends that. Now it's just got to come off. And I discovered that it is the actual oil pan, not the rear main seal. And how I come to that conclusion is
Winning.
The oil level was overboard.
Winning.
There was too much oil in it. And the car wasn't running. And when it was leaning towards the driver's side, it was actually spewing oil.
Oh.
So I guarantee you when I take that oil pan off, the gasket in the back has collapsed and has caused all the oil to leak out. It is not the rear main.
That's horrible.
It's nice to have the rear main in case I do need it somewhere down the road, but for now, not the case. And the starter is no longer caught up. I think it was shorting out because the wires had corrosion on them. And mainly it was the negative. I could see that the positive is going to need cleaning too, so I may have to get around to taking that apart and splicing some of the coating back and putting new wire on that as well. But in the meantime,
fly me to the moon.
If we go here,
let me play among the stars.
Oh crap!
A Jupiter.
Okay, I can't open the door.
In other words,
since when does the fender move?
Yep, that's him.
I can't show you the starter right now because the bumper is putting pressure on it. See?
I wonder if maybe they should look in the
pushing
basement
up against
there.
the door.
Well, I don't know if that house has a basement.
Take my word for it, it's not caught up.
Yeah, we ain't taking your word for shit, bro. You a liar.
But when I start feeling a little bit better, then I'll get up underneath there and do the rest of the work. It's just a matter of taking the bolts out of the oil pan and dropping it. All right, folks. I hope you don't think that I'm pulling an excuse or anything like that, but if I were to have kept working on it, they would have had to take me away to the hospital in a gurney.
Oh.
So, not a good thing. So, like and subscribe. Those are crotch rockets you're putting down the road. Oh, crotch rocket.
Can't even say crotch
And
rocket.
we'll see you in the next one. Yeah. Enjoy your setup.
Fuck you.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Rich220, and this is for the people that actually supported me and stood behind me all the way. Thank you for your support. Much appreciated. Without you, I probably wouldn't have gotten through finishing that 57 chip.
You haven't.
There's quite a few times where I'm thinking about giving up. Because, like too many chefs in the kitchen, everybody has their own opinion. And you don't know who's there to help you, and who's there to sabotage you. So the ones that were there and haven't turned their backs on me and have supported me throughout the way and have given me a positive influence to keep going, you know who you are. And if you don't,
I know, right? It's been everybody's coming out. They've heard that.
And I know who you are. And believe me, I don't turn my back on people that don't turn their back on me.
Oh yeah.
But that's what I wanted to say.
Jimmy, that's a lot of back.
All my followers and my supporters have actually had a great holiday. Happy New Year, and I hope your Christmas was great. And we're not done yet. I got to work on a 69 old, so I got to do body work and interior work, and then I have to do a exterior transmission coolant line. And I still have to do a front main bearing on the time and chain cover for the 57. And I also have to do oil pan gasket.
Pops, we're right now in the kill of the scallops. We're going to get some scallops. But right now I'm negative about $5. -$5. Your cocksuckers don't want to fucking donate. Okay, motherfuckers. You wrenches out there, if you fucking guys aren't in the show more and you guys don't start fucking throwing a little something in the kitty, I'm fucking taking the wrenches away. Cocksuckers. Can you believe he said that in a video? He was like, if you fucking wrenches don't start kicking some money up, I'm going to take away your wrench.
How you doing, folks? It's Rich220.
Oh.
I didn't mess with the valves today or anything else at work all day.
He just doesn't. Look at, okay. Guys, examine his mouth. I'm telling you, he's got some kind of gas problem. All the shit in his stomach, whatever's lurking in there, the gas seeps up through his mouth. And when it comes up, his neck blows out like a pufferfish. Watch, he chokes on it right here.
How you doing, folks? It's Rich220. I didn't mess with the valves today or anything else. I was at work all day. Then I had to start buying stuff for Thanksgiving dinner because I make it for my disabled brother.
His brother's disabled?
But I will tell you one thing. If you remember yesterday or the day before, when I actually did the compression test on number 1 and number 3.
Wait a minute. Did he just say his disabled brother?
Then I had to start buying stuff for Thanksgiving dinner because I make it for my disabled brother.
I'm making it for my... Did anybody know he had a disabled brother?
But I will tell you one thing. If you remember yesterday or the day before, when I actually did the compression test on number 1 and number 3, well, number 1 had 60 and number 3 had under 30.
Exactly.
25.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
Don't.
Well,
Oh.
I reset the gauge again and cranked it again by the ignition. It's now at 40. And I don't want to say that this is the reason why, but I think it is because I thought that the valves were too tight. So I backed each one of them off 3 times on the driver's side. And it's like I was saying before, if you put too much stress on something, it's not going to come up to the fullest extent. It's going to stay down.
Oh.
Not come up all the way. Jesus, what the hell?
Why would you put this on? Oh, put the cigarette back, you small tough guy. Why would you fucking...
Okay, enough of this. Okay, let's try this again. Well, I didn't try number 1, but I did try number 3, and number 3 is now at 40. So apparently I did have them too tight. And because like I said, there's no way that it's going to go, like number 3 had 75. And there's no way in the world, even if that journal was totally screwed up.
What'd you say? Did I miss something?
Which it was, tested it. 0.002.
I know. Why put this video?
But I did it in 4 points. I did it north, south, east, and west. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure, because you can't really get a accurate reading if it actually spun a partial bearing. So that's what I did. And I didn't test that one, but
I can't believe he starts the video with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth like he's a kid or something. I mean, doesn't. I'm with you there, Bruce. I'm not a mechanic either, but I do believe they need a little. Yeah, I do believe they need more than 100 pounds. I think it'll fire. I'm not. I mean, obviously it did. It just won't run right. I think. I don't know. We got some mechanics in here. Battery and them. You Dizzy, all these guys. Jinx.
I'm sure that number 1 is probably.
Ah, there's a new name. 1100. Yep, that car was finished. Yep, as soon as he picked
Well,
up.
Back up to 75 or 80.
That's a good.
So they may be too tight. I may just have to take them all off and redo them all over again. Properly. See, what I was doing was I was following Vice Grip's garage. He was like, "Oh, 0 lash. You don't have to go this way, and you don't have to go this way, and you don't have to do this, and you don't have to do that. All you got to do is tighten them down until they don't clatter anymore, and then you give them a quarter turn." That was it. So that's what I was doing. And he's like, "It work on any car." I'm like, okay. Then you start seeing his ad at the beginning where it says, "Don't do what do what I do by your own risk."
Are you really gonna say that it's Derek's fault now that you can't get that shitbox to run? He is a name dropper, right, Jink? All of them are. Same thing with Larry. With Larry. Barry. We should start calling him Larry. Fucking guys are so stupid.
An idiot. That's what it says. So, and that's why I was getting flustered, because that's where it all started from. So, yeah, I'll read the book. I'm not gonna do anything to it, except maybe loosen it up a little bit more and see what the hell happens tomorrow afternoon. Give it time to de-stress, if you will, and maybe that'll actually put the
Andy for the win.
Compression back in it to a point, and then I can do the adjustments.
This guy acts
'Cause
like.
I don't remember me doing any of that stuff to begin with.
Again, this is just a small block Chevy. Basic. You'd think this dude was working on fucking a NASA rocket or something, was building a funny car. Like, what the fuck? How many truck
the only
stops,
thing I
guys,
did was
do
I
you
brought
think
it
Rich
down
has
to
hanged out in?
zero lash, or no clatter, if you will, or chatter, or whatever the hell it is. See, this is part of my
Guys,
thing.
in my opinion, Rich is the type of guy that would go down to the truck stop and say to the guy, "Hey, look, I'll blow you if you take me for a ride in that truck."
You know, I smoke, but it's like I have congestion in my chest.
I can't believe this is on.
And it's got nothing to do with the smoking. It's just mucus.
Oh, Jimmy. I'm no doctor, but didn't he just say that in the video, this last video I made? Remember, guys, he was fucking dying when he was in the car? And he said that has nothing to do with cigarettes. It's like, yeah, man. Listen, this guy's just fucking.
So, but then it clears up, and I'm fine for a while. Well, a couple hours from now, I'll be back again. But yeah, I have the owner's manual, or the shop manual for the car, so won't be making another video until I get that through with and done and over with. But I will be loosening them up. I want to see what happens. Like, I'm just going to loosen them like 2 turns now instead of 3.
Yeah.
I want to see what the hell happens tomorrow.
Smoke. Take a drag.
Only on the one side. I'm only doing the driver's side.
Oh,
I'd be loosening them up.
Rich, you're saying it's not the cigarette, but it's kind of funny. Every time you take a drag of that cigarette, you're coughing. I don't know, man.
Not, the adjustment will happen after my experiment. Because I'm not hurting anything by loosening them up. I'm hurting them by tightening them up too far. Because that's causing the valves not to seat. You're putting too much pressure on it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's not a high compression engine.
Guys, this is my opinion. Again, I'm not a mechanic, but I do believe that there's something wrong with that distributor cap. That would be my guess. Because, I mean, it's fired, but like, it's not firing. I don't know. But my guess, it has to do something with, like I said, the timing. Because if that's completely spun out, of course the fucking thing isn't going to start. And this part is true too, with the rods and everything. Who the fuck knows what kind of damage he did? Yeah, but he's done. Listen, Bruce, but maybe someone can educate me. If it's the carburetor, my thought process is when you're taking the gas and you're pouring straight gas down through, that motherfucker should fire, right? I mean, because with the gas, if you're holding the carburetor exactly. So something's got to be going. Something fucky.
All right, folks. Like and subscribe. I can't talk, can I?
No.
Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. We'll see you in the next one.
All right. Hey, thanks. Let's see what else we can find. Gang, what's going on? Rich Gacy. Stop. I'm telling you. That's what we've been talking about. He really does. He's just so out of shape, though. I don't know how he could. Oh, let's look one. Back this one up.
Hello, everybody. It's Rich 220.
There's that cigarette, Jimmy.
And this is what we got for you today. I already had 6 of them in the car, if you remember, right? And I was having a problem getting one out. There you go. Okay. The rest of this video is poked at the naysayer.
Yeah, that's true, too. This dude fucked look like... Can we just take a minute and appreciate that right there? I mean, shout out to Java. Look at that. Dude, I'm surprised you don't have the women fucking... Oh, my God. Hey, you kind of... He kind of looks like one of the women I watch. They could be related.
You know who you are.
Hey, Rich, you want to pump?
I don't see your fat butt up underneath a car working on it in any of your
Hey,
videos.
Rich, why don't you stop selling pens?
So you talking smack about me just proves that you're stupid. Now, 6 bearings are in. There's no scarring on any of the journals. I checked all 8 of them. I did plastic gauge on 3 of them. 1 in the beginning of the engine, 1 in the middle of the engine, and 1 on the end of the engine. Okay. There are 2 bearings left in that box. That's what's going in. These are all in the car already. All these empty boxes. So, that being said, stop talking crap about me, because I've done lower end repair work on the car and upper end repair work on the car. Okay, I have done a timing chain, a set of gears, double roller. Okay, I have done new radiator hoses for the heater core and for the radiator. I have replaced a few rocker arms.
Oh, yeah.
Underneath the valve covers.
Of course you have.
I have cleaned all of the push rods, and I have cleaned the intake valley, okay, of any sludge that was possibly going to be in there. I have since drained this engine twice of its fluid and engine oil. Okay, the oil pan is down there loose right now. Okay, I had to do head gaskets twice. The second time they took. The first time they did not, because
Ryan got probed.
I was straddling myself on a plastic stool, straddling a head over the fender, trying to put it in.
Oh, this is the one we
over
watched
here.
Yesterday.
And what it did was it buckled the head gasket up against the firewall. That's the truth. Now, as you can see from the radiator, we've already checked out all the freeze-out plugs and everything else. There is antifreeze in that radiator. Okay?
I don't see shit in there, but okay.
It's been in there since I fixed the heating system. I rebuilt the original carburetor.
Here we go. Oh, God.
That means cleaning it out and making sure everything is in its proper place.
All right, so we know the car's smoked.
Rigged in order for it to partially work.
Oh, boy.
The last 2 connecting rods are going to be done this afternoon, because I just wanted to get them out.
Oh, yeah. Those are fucked too, guys.
All you got to do is take a screwdriver to the bearing itself, and it pops out of its little clip that it locks into. And then you can spin another one up in there with STP oil treatment.
Oh, yeah.
On the part that goes against the journal. Okay.
Yep, the journals,
and
guys.
You can lock it back into the actual connecting rod itself. Then you can pull the connecting rod down using a little bit of a brace on the side of the engine block.
But all right, the carburetor's fucked. It should still fire though. Like when it fucking spins over, it sounds like a fucking, I don't know, like a sewing machine.
Oil pan goes, okay? Then you can lock down your caps after you put the new bearing in on the cap end. Okay.
Look at that.
Nice. Went out. Okay.
Yeah, we watched this one yesterday.
Then you just lock down your nuts on the connecting rod cap bolts. Okay. To 35 foot-pounds for each one. You go back and check them double. Make sure. Okay.
You know, still, I was just thinking, I would guarantee you this guy is sitting in that cockroach infested fucking motel that he's in. We all seen that place. What a shit show that is. That's something straight out of the fucking movies. I'll bet you he's laying in that nasty bed, probably got bed bugs, watching this video. Oh, absolutely, Bruce. He's here. I'll guarantee it. I just want you to, I try to take a minute and think, Rich, what are you thinking right now? You've got like 15 people, or 14. In the, oh, man.
Then I have to, there's a little pin that's in the oil pan that holds the oil pump in
Hey, Rich,
place.
are you playing with your
So
belly
I gotta
button?
get that out of the oil, and then I got to get up in there and figure out a way to get that little pin to stay in there again, and then put the screen back in. Because if not, then I'm going to have to come up with something else in order to get that to stay where it needs to be.
Again, guys, big shout out to all you
than
guys for coming by and hanging out and watching the same shit over and over again. I guess it's more just, you know, for people to interact, but I just want to say you guys are awesome and I appreciate everyone.
All I have to do is put the rear oil pan seal and the front oil pan seal back on. Use some RTV gasket sealant and tighten down the bolts. Get some gas because I still have a fuel pump problem. I think it's the inside of the actual fuel pump itself. So what I'll do is I'll gravity feed it from here in a container going right into the carburetor. And then I will run it and let it go until things heat up. Then we'll know for sure if everything is sealed up like it's supposed to. Okay. And I'm pretty sure it is.
Another thing too, guys, I think, you know, it's right. It's like, for me, I fucking hate, January and February. I mean, I like the winter, but I don't know, it gets depressing. You're not really outside as much, kind of stuck in the house more. So it gives you more time to observe these cocksuckers.
I mean, heck, there's nothing leaking anywhere. Let's see. Then I got to get the spark plugs.
I can't wait to go. I got so much fucking.
I really shouldn't have to set the timing too much. All I did was loosen the bolt and turn the
distributor. Gonna do a lot of camping this year.
So
I love
camping.
Turn
it back a hair. The spark plugs. The reason why I can turn the engine manually by hand is because the spark plugs are loose. They're only held in by like a partial thread right now,
technical.
And it's allowing the air to escape from the pistons area, the cylinder walls.
His ass is leaking.
I also painted this car.
Oh, yeah.
I located all the original parts for this car. Okay. The engine and the trans and all the parts that are on the engine externally are the original factory parts. In other words, there are 6 pistons in here that are original from 65 years ago. The voltage reducer that I bought, I installed because the other one was smoking.
So we know that one's fucked.
Now, let's see. I still have to make a battery tray for it, but I'm more concerned at this point with getting the car running.
Yeah.
And the last 2 pain in the butt connecting rod caps, I managed to get them out. And yep, regardless of what those 2 people say, and you know who you are, yes, sometimes you have to hit the caps with a hammer in order to get them loose. You have to be careful.
Hey, Rich, I bet as you're sitting here watching, you wish that you never said that little comment about the Russian lady at the hotel, huh? Every time you heard her voice, you thought of a whip. She was loose as a goose, but Tight as a water ship. Remember that? Remember doing that? Then remember them throwing you out? Hammer time.
But you can do that. So if you don't think so, you really haven't worked on a car before. And you got no room to talk about anybody else at all. Now,
Because, James, guys, you guys are missing the point. The 6 other fucking Pistons are from 1957. They're original. Okay? So, fuck us.
From what looked like Swamp Thing, which looked like somebody abandoned it in a junkyard 30 years ago.
I'll tell you, in my opinion, the only thing that looks good on that car is the tires.
A presentable car. And now it's about ready to be a presentable car.
I think those look pretty good.
And all those people that don't know what they're talking about,
the rest of this, you can say that,
saying that I don't know what I'm doing, or trying to make fun of this or make fun of that, or whatever the case may be. You just wind up making yourself look dumber every time you do it. So that's all I got to say. The next video that will be posted will be the video of me driving the car out of the driveway. Yeah, it don't have any brakes, but
that
it does
never
have
happened.
And that's cable driven.
Hey, Rich, what happened to this?
If I have to stop, I will pull that. I'm not going far. I'm just going to try to flaunt in all those people's faces that said,
oh,
or naysayed to me that I wouldn't be able to do it.
What happened?
That, yes, I did do it. And you're stupid for thinking otherwise. Like and subscribe, folks. Leave a comment down below and hit the bell for post notifications. And do yourself a favor. If you're following those 2 people and you know exactly who I'm talking about, unsubscribe from them, because what?
Wow, Rich, you just lied to everyone. There's enough. Dude, every fucking video we find something else.
Hello, folks. Like the hair? I've been underneath the car all morning.
What the fuck?
Okay, here's the deal. We had a partial spun bearing. Now, a friend of mine, who you guys probably all know, actually told me that there's no way in the world that a spun bearing did not destroy or damage the journals on the crank.
Well, the journals.
Well, guess what, folks?
My favorite.
I just got done going through each and every one of the ones that I replaced with the new bearings in it, and not a single scratch on any of the journals.
Look at those teeth.
I've got 3 bearings to put in, but I had to go.
Rich, your teeth look like Andre the Giant's. I'm going to have to get a picture of Andre the Giant smiling and then fucking put it up next to your
through
face.
all these in order to clear the questionable what they call destruction of the journals. And believe me, I'm like right up underneath it. I'm like maybe 6 inches away from it. There's no way in the world that you could miss it. And
why didn't you show it?
that car is going to run. I have to.
I'll bet you guys he went outside and rolled around in the leaves and then got up. Actually, no, he wouldn't have got down and rolled around. He couldn't physically do that. Probably put some leaves in his hair. Got some grease on his hands.
Turn the engine manually. It did spin a partial bearing, but like I said, because I didn't run it, and there was no real heating up, there was no possible way of really damaging it. I mean, we don't know that until we look at it, but as far as from what I see, not one scratch on any of the journals on the crank. So I have 3 more to put in, and I'm done. That car is going to run. And I don't even know what time it is, but I've been on it since I got back here. I got through all 5 of them. I checked every one of them. even checked the clearance, you know, all that stuff. Not a single problem, nothing. So, yep, that's my baby right there. She gonna run, dadgummit. All right, well, anyway, enough of me hooting and hollering. I gotta get back at it.
What a mess.
Before I have to go back to work. So, like and subscribe, folks, because I've only got 3 left to do and I'm done. All right, we'll talk to you later. Like and subscribe, ring the bell for post notifications, and leave a comment down below. Bye. Hello, everybody. It's Rich 220. And I just wanted to say before I actually drive this car out of my driveway, this was not a car revival. I didn't pull this in from a junkyard or from a barn.
You can see it. He's got tits.
I rebuilt everything in the car. And I do mean everything. Timing chain, gears, pistons, rings, valves, intake manifold gaskets, head gaskets, carburetor, removal of sludge.
What he said about that lady was not right. Well, look what happened.
The only thing that's got to be done now is the brakes and the fuel pump.
He's got tits.
And the interior I'm redoing, as well as the outside paint job.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So this is more than just your average everyday. Will it run?
Like a yellow milk?
This is some person doing it, not a team effort, not what somebody else helping me get it going.
Probably dresses and drag.
So we need you to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below.
Look at him rubbing himself.
And ring that bell for post notifications because I got other cars
sounded like he was rubbing
that I got to work on next.
Sandpaper.
And I think what I'm going to do is once I get the 57 running, I'm going to move it out of the way and I'm putting the Oldsmobile in the carport and that will be my winter project. So
I can hear him running his hand over his stomach.
I don't know if I'm going to get as tedious as I did with the 57, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, hope you like and subscribe and bring that.
That won't happen. Is this the end?
Hey, it still counts.
Hello, everybody. Out of
you were right. We have to move on.
let's see. I don't know how to say this. Except for to come out to say it. I'm losing my house. I'm either going to sell it or I'm going to wind up with nothing. I've been falling behind in the mortgage payments. I can't afford it anymore. I can't do anything because I'm overweight. I've had a heart attack. I got the stent. I got the arthritis, the lower back problems. I'm out of breath. You know, I have no energy. And I don't want to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off and giving myself another heart attack. My job is not paying me enough money to pay my.
Mind you, he's always got an 80s sitcom playing in the background. Must be his DVDs because he's got no cable out there.
Bills. So I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, stand and stand.
So hopefully I could sell the house
and
maybe put a contingency on it, you know, towards the mortgage that's partially in default. It's not all the way in default because they've got at least half of the
right on, D, like everybody.
For
as you play with your fucking pussy hair on your face, everybody should just pull out their checkbooks, I guess, right, and straighten you out.
Last couple of months. Last month they got the full mortgage payment, but now it's going up to $1,800, and I just don't make that kind of money. So this may be the end of Rich 220 Garage, as you all know it. Unless something really severe changes, there's nothing I can do.
Maybe because we
I don't know. Maybe if I had enough subscribers or something, and I wound up getting paid by YouTube.
Oh,
that's really reaching because I'm still at a low level of subscribers, even though I appreciate everyone that I have.
yeah, bullshit.
But yeah, just like and subscribe, I guess.
No, that's 2.5 minutes listening to that.
In the near future, because they're supposed to be here Saturday to look over the house and see what it is I need to fix or whatever, and then we'll see what I can get for the house. Because Zillow was saying that it's worth a good amount, but that's probably just the property, you know. But we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Sorry. Bye.
Okay. Oh, this is about the matching numbers.
Tire. Hello, folks. It's Rich 220.
What a
we got a little
shithole.
news. I actually have 2 of the trim rings, both fitting the 14s. So all I need now is 15s for the back. And it was supposed to rain all day today, but the ground is saturated, so I'm not going to be working on it.
Oh, no.
But I just figured I'd let you guys know because I got a couple people on the lookout for these. See how much better it makes it look. I love that style.
He loves it.
So that's all I got to do now is get the ones for the back, and that'll be it. I'll put the rest of the bearings in and put the oil pump, not the oil pump, the oil pan back on. Then I have all the bolts. I also did find all 4 armrests, but I'm probably gonna have to put them inside because it's supposed to be downpour. So, and there's the last one. I found a 15-inch tire, but it's not the right size. There's the bolts. There's the old bearings. There's the new bearings, and there's the oil treatment when I'm ready to work on the car.
Huh.
Hopefully,
Wow.
I'll be able to get it running really soon, at least enough to put it in the
Daddy wasn't there. Take
back in
you
the car.
to the. Hey, that's Richard's song.
So that's
Daddy wasn't there.
for today.
Take me
Like and
to the
subscribe.
fair.
And leave a comment down below.
Daddy wasn't there.
Post notifications. And we'll see you in the next one, folks. Oh yeah, I got those polished up. That's an original spring for one of those cranks. And then I have the original grill over there. So that'll be the next thing I work on.
Look at that shithole.
I'm doing everything slowly. I have somebody that may be able to locate me some glass. And he's going to look to see if he has a couple other things.
Listen, anybody that would keep their fucking toolboxes like that, that's pitiful.
That I need in order to finish the 57. One is a license plate light. The other is an OEM mirror for the door. Because the one that they put on there is, I think it's plastic. I don't even think it's metal. What else do I need? The only thing I got to do after that will be the fuel pump. And it could be the gasket inside. I forgot what they call that.
Exactly.
You guys know what I'm talking about. And then I have to work on the brakes for 57. That should be the end of it. As far as, mechanical wise, she'll be back up and running. I had somebody sit there and say to me that it's a roller. Yeah, well, it's a roller, okay, for now, until I finish putting those bearings in. When those bearings go in and the car starts running, it's no longer a roller. And I wouldn't sell it to anybody with a mindset like that anyway, because those kind of people are trying to get something for nothing. And nowadays, you can't get a 57 Chevy in decent condition for more than $4,000 or $5,000. And even a 4-door, you're not going to come across in that condition.
Yeah.
At like no money, $2,500, $3,000, not going to happen. So, you know.
I beg to differ.
Plus, the thing is that this actually has numbers matching. So,
Oh God,
the
shut the fuck
drivetrain
up.
is the original drivetrain that was put in the car when it was manufactured back in '57.
Yeah.
And I have all the numbers to prove it.
Yeah.
So, like I said,
I have all the numbers
not
to
selling it
prove
for
it.
nothing. And I'm not giving it away for nothing.
Why don't you stick
So-
those in your clean sink?
And I'm not getting rid of it, period. I did all the work on this. This is the most work I've done on a car.
Hey, are those
The whole-
those fake security cameras that they sell at Harbor Freight? I think those.
Time I've ever worked
I think those were fake fucking security cameras.
on a
they
car.
had there.
And nope. I said it before,
That's
I'll say
a
it
good deal,
again.
Bruce.
57 would have been the only 4-door that I would accept in my driveway. And that's what I have, and I'm actually doing all the work. You guys have seen what the car looked like when I started out. It looked 10 times worse than it does now. So the mechanical part of it is going to be done by me too, so I know it won't be a roller for long. Oh, that's the wrong one. So like and subscribe. Hit the bell for post notifications. And leave a comment.
Fuck you. Let's see. Oh, that's the other one. Got so many videos, but it's all the same shit. Watch, I'll keep going back, and I guarantee you whatever video I click on will just be him.
Hey everybody, it's Rich of Rich 220 Automotive Restorations. Well, I haven't made a video in a couple of days, so it's not looking too good out here, so I'm really not going to do much, but I have done something already. There's something in my shoe that keeps poking into my foot. And I've looked at it. It's not a thumbtack or something. It's like a piece of small wire. But anyway, here we go. All right. Now, in the last video, you remember that I told you that piston number 6 and number 1 were completely up. Okay, now, let's get this in the right place so you guys can see it. Okay. I gotta get this right where you guys can see it. I think that's a timing mark. I can't stand this one. I can't see where it is. Okay. All right, remember I said the number 1 and the number 6 piston was all the way up, okay? There's the timing mark on the harmonic. That's that line going across the back piece. And it's lined up with the timing chain cover, okay? Here is the other thing. Remember, I marked this before I took it apart. Okay, there's the distributor cap. This is number 1. And this is number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Have a look, see where the frickin' rotor is. She's at number 1. And the reason why I know is, well, you look at that there, and get that off of the frickin' wiper thing, and you drop it right back down on there, and that's where it is. Now, in order to make sure there's no mistakes, I still have to take the harmonic off, the radiator, and the timing chain cover in order to make sure that that's correct. I want to make sure that the bottom gear is mark location is at 12 and the top gear location mark is at 6. Okay. Once that's done, it doesn't matter where the number 8 lifter was. If it was partially up or not, it could be going down and going into the number 1 compression area, which means it compresses air, pulls the piston down, as well as pulling air in, puts gas in the cylinder, and with the spark, causes it to ignite. So it may not be 360 degrees out. Just because that lifter's up doesn't always mean that it's correct on the dot. And I think that I have a better chance of being more correct than somebody named John at this point. So I'm done for today, but I just wanted to show everybody that.
Oh, that glass of milk.
And, you know, next time you see this, the radiator will probably be out, and so will the harmonic balancer. And the timing chain cover, I still got to put the generator back in because that part is done. I don't need to do any more with that. All the spark plugs are back in, and the wires are connected to their proper spark plug itself, but not all of them are put into the cap. So I'm taking my time with this, so this way it gets done right, because I am not taking anything apart again once I've done this.
Absolutely.
I'm done. That's it.
Done.
No toying around.
Done.
That's where it's staying at right now, because really can't do much work on it out here in this rain.
Sorry, guys. I just devoured an egg sandwich. Big
You know?
glass of milk.
Or what's going to be rain in
Caught up.
probably about an hour. So I'd rather have it covered up and not have a problem with it for now, because I can always work on this at any time.
Come on up here. Good boy.
I get that down. Yep, so that's the short for today, folks. That's it. That's all I'm doing. But I just had to make that clear because somebody was so gung-ho about me being 360 degrees out. Well, if it's 360 degrees out, why is number 6 piston up and number 1 piston up?
What are those?
Number 6 is the corresponding piston for number 1. So, as we say,
Fuck him, Joe.
that is that. And that's all there is. There ain't no more. We'll see you in the next one, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell for post notifications.
Yeah.
Leave a comment.
I like to hit your fucking belt. Fucking dweeb. Oh, look, Rich, it's 100,000 views.
Hello, folks. It's Rich of Rich 220 Automotive Restorations. I just want to let everybody know that I'm happy as can be. I've got over 100,000 views just recently. And it's all thanks to everybody that's stood by me and, you know, have stuck through all the BS and everything else, and, you know, have subscribed to my videos and just literally give me your support. I appreciate it very much. We're almost ready to have this car run. I have a couple more videos that I have to straighten out yet, and then I am going to be posting them, and you guys are going to see the car run. All right. I have other cars that I got to work on. I still got to work on the 69 olds because I've been putting a lot of time into the 57. The top on the 57 is now black. It's not white anymore. And I still have to finish up the inside, but my main objective right now is, you know, to let you guys see this thing purr. And everything has been done on this engine. You know, I mean, I've been through every part of this engine in order to get it back to status. And we're not far from it now. So keep on with the subscriptions, keep on liking the videos, please, and tell your friends. You know, and there's going to be a lot more. I'm probably going to wind up going live soon. So, you know, hopefully stick around for that. Maybe you can join me there. Okay, so leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications, folks.
Good night,
I appreciate everybody who has supported me from the beginning to this point, and hopefully it keeps on. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye.
Fuck you. John Gacy looking motherfucker. I've done his birthday video, I know that.
Hello, everybody. Rich here. Rich 220 Automotive Solutions. What I'm doing here is I'm going through each rocker arm. Now, the first one, this one over here, had this inside. That's a scarred lobe. You don't want that in there because that's just going to eat up more and more the longer you have it in there. Now, the video I was trying to record shut off on me, so I was going through each one of these and it didn't even record. I don't know what the heck happened. But in any event, I'm taking the last one off now. We're going to check the lobe on it. And I check the rocker arms to make sure that they're not cracked. And if they're not cracked, they go back on. And if the lobes are not damaged,
Yeah, right.
they go back on.
If
they are damaged, I have a couple of them out there at the car. Okay. Nope, that one's not damaged. Okay. And we can put the nut back on there. This thing has to air dry before I can put it back on. As far as that one's going to go. So you don't want these in your rocker arm because it'll tear it up. Plain and simple. All right, so that's why I did that. Now, as far as the intake manifold area is cleaned. My hands filled with diesel fuel and a little grease and oil. Okay, but we're going over here to the 57. I've already cleaned the engine block surface for where the head gasket goes on. So now I've already vacuumed. She's ready to go. Gasket's on there. Doesn't take any Permatex because it's a crushing gasket. Once you get it on there and torque down right, the pressure keeps it sealed. Okay, there's the kit right there. Valve cover right there. The old head gaskets. And there's a couple of new rocker arms with lobes. If you remember, I had to take this one off because where's the crack? What the heck? I sworn this one had a split in it. Well, that's weird. Okay. Maybe I just put another one in another box. I think that's what it is. Because I'm not seeing them on the car. And I had 4 boxes like that. So there's 2 here, 1 there. I'm assuming there's another one under here somewhere. That's probably underneath the... Oh, there's the other razor blade. I was wondering what the heck happened with it. Okay. Yep. But anyway, I have another rocker arm in case I need it. Oh, well. One of them is bad. I know that. And it's not on the car because I would have taken it off.
Yeah, you would have.
Okay. So, anyway. That's
She'll never run again. Let me see if I can find one of it running and then probably wrap it up. Let me see, yeah. Because in the beginning it was running.
But I'll take some paper towels or whatever and soak whatever's in there out. There's some kind of debris in that one, so I got to get that out of there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that's why I clean it with diesel fuel and sanding paper. Now, as you can see here, none of the lifters are collapsed. There's 4. There's 6. There's 8. And if we go over here, I got to still put some fluid in the back ones. But you can see over here, there's 2, there's 4, 6.
I'd like to make one of them and shoot
behind
them
the,
double odd box.
Canister thing there.
Blow the fucking snowman
I
up.
keep forgetting. There's 2 more back there that I have to get. What I'm doing is every once in a while, I'm taking the rounded end of this and just...
Yeah, instead of watching him destroy that motor, let me see if I can get it. Come on, Richie boy. Give it to me. Where's the one of that motherfucker? I'm playing with toys. Wait a minute, I gotta do a happy Thanksgiving.
Hello, everybody. It's Rich 220. Happy holidays, first off, to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you enjoy the long, extended weekend. I haven't been working on the cars at all. I haven't been outside because I haven't been feeling good, and I just haven't had the energy to deal with it. The 57 does need head gaskets. I use the same ones over again because I was hearing a lot of conflicting stories that if you didn't fire it up and there was no
2 years ago
going through the system that you can get away with it. Well, not so much. So I have another head gasket kit. It's sitting on top of my radio up there, right behind the red hat, and it's in a box. So it's a whole new head gasket kit. And, you know, I'll be working on it again soon. Not this weekend, but there's a good possibility it'll be next weekend. And yeah, this is my new divider background. Those are 2-door Bel Air side fins. I figured instead of letting them sit outside and, you know, wind up looking like garbage, I might as well use them for something. And then, of course, I got this track here. It's a Hot Wheels track to mess with my brother. Gotta have fun. But for the next 2 days, I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking. I got a 25-pound turkey. I've got 6 bags of croutons, you know, seasoned and unseasoned. I'm going to make stuffing with that. I got celery, onions. I got sweet Italian sausage and hot Italian sausage.
Oh.
I'm going to use eggs and milk. That's what I use. I don't use water in my stuffing. You might as well do stovetop if you're going to do that. And then I'm going to make sweet potato pie and cheesecake, cherry flavored cheesecake.
Wow.
And yams and, you know, mashed potatoes and, you know, some of the vegetables on the side. It's going to be a relaxed weekend. I'm not really going to go and stress out about it.
Yeah.
I was more stressed about getting this place organized to some extent to where it's manageable.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, he's a big guy like I am, and my brother needs room to move around like I do. So
I bet he does.
You don't want him in one little tiny corner. He's not going to be happy. So that's why I did that. And it seems to have worked out pretty good. Yeah. I don't even, where's the grandfather clock? Oh, it's over behind my head. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this way, because this couch here, this love seat that I'm sitting on actually folds out to a bed. So the quickest way of taking care of that will be turn that chair sideways, and I can move the end table up and take the snack trays, put them out in the kitchen, and move the hat rack and the CD revolving thing, and then he can pull the bed out, and there's no problem. He's got a big TV out here. It's a 75-inch flat screen TV, as you can see.
It's got shit all.
She's not small, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing at least for this weekend. Next weekend, I might work on the car. It depends on how the weather is. I mean, it's in a carport. I understand that, but with the COVID still going around and everything, I don't know if it's a wise thing for me to go out there and get myself sick and work on a car for a couple hours only to make some content. I mean, the content is needed. I understand that, but I got a lot of things on my plate. I'm still working today. I don't get done until, well, the kid gets out at 12:15, and he lives quite a ways from where he goes to school. So it's going to take about an hour to get down and maybe an hour to get back. Yeah, I know my hair's a wreck, but I'm going to let it grow. I'm going to let my beard grow too. I have a strawberry blonde mustache, and then I'll have a, white thing going on down here, whatever you want to call it.
Strawberry.
Still got to shave off on the sides though, because they just wind up getting out of control.
Yeah.
Wind up looking like a hobo. So anyway, all right. Well, that's pretty much it for today. I mean, that's the short. I didn't want you guys thinking that I died or fell off the face of the earth or something, and that I'm still here, and that I'm still thinking about you guys. But the holidays are here, and people are spending time with family. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I have 2 other siblings, but they choose not to have me in their life, and if that's the way they want to have it, then that's the way they're going to get it. And that's the way families are sometimes. Dysfunctional. There's nothing you can do about it. All right, folks, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and hit the bell for post notification.
Unfucking believable. Just another day with Rich. Rich, why don't, when I shut this off, why don't you go live? Why don't you do something? Give us something to watch. Give us some new material. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. What is it? 5 more days? We got 5 more days to get through. Transition of power. That's a wrap, Jack, right? All right, guys. Well, thank you all for coming by. We'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bring it. Another one in the books. Later, guys.